Yeah, we here. Faithful boys, we in the building. P Warrior 9 have been good. And it's game day, y'all. We've been waiting for it, and it's finally here. 49ers at the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Yep. It's talking about over now. It's
Oh,
about
yeah.
to be on this thing, getting this playoff game started, and the boys on the field. About to put them pads on and get it in. So, we just ready to get this thing started, ready to, cover it. As always, we just ask that you like, subscribe, comment, and share the link. Um, Want to give a shout out to my boy Wayne Breezy for coming on yesterday, man, and doing a great show with us. Our
Big up.
first guest.
Breezy.
Yeah, he came through and really represented. And he had the game. He had his show nitty gritty 9 to 12. He was out there with the fans. Now he in his seat, about to get it in with the faithful. We taking over Dallas, or we didn't took over Dallas, and we about to take over their stadium. So he there live. So just want to send some love to him, and let's just get ready for this game and get ready for this victory. So
All right, bro. So, like you said, last show we had Breezy on. We got to cover a plethora of things
mhm.
about the game, keys to the victory, key matchups, so forth and so on. So just a little brief recap, what you're expecting, I guess, coming out first half, what you're looking for from the offense. And I think the inactive list came out too, right? The
Yeah, the
inactive.
inactive list came out, yeah, about 2 o'clock. It normally come out about 90 minutes before the game. I know Maurice Hurst is not gonna be up. We talked about maybe if he came up, we would go with the 10-man rotation, but he's not up. Hufanga's not up. Trey Sermon's not up. Uh Diamador Lenore and Desquest Denard is also inactive.
Okay.
And it's one more person that's inactive. I'm drawing a blank on them, but that's most of the inactive list. So we know Trent Williams is starting, we know Jimmy is starting, and everybody else is healthy. Al Shire is going to be out there, so we're gonna have all three of our starting linebackers out there. So we
Yes,
pretty
sir.
much at full strength right now. We as healthy as we've been since the beginning of the year, and you got to realize they had a bye after week 4, so it's really been weeks and weeks since they had a bye. Now, after the Tennessee game, they had that little mini bye, that was just before the Christmas holiday. So they had a little mini bye, but really them boys been grinding since week 4 after they first, after that bye. So for them to have pretty much everybody healthy, that's a blessing in itself. So ain't no
Right.
excuses that we have this and we have that when they have full strength. So we have full strength, they confident, they hungry, they got that swag. So now, man, we just gotta go out there and just execute the game plan, play to the best of our ability. We always gonna play hard. Like I said, man, we got steel guts. Them boys ain't gonna never give in or back down or surrender. So if they execute and make the plays, we should come out with this victory.
All right. So we say Trent Williams gonna be there. So we I guess we definitely will be looking for Elijah Mitchell. I know you were also saying about him using Kyle Juszczyk in the screen game and possibly to spell Elijah Mitchell, seeing as though they don't have Trey Sermon up. Uh, Jeff Wilson Jr. also I know you were talking about. So what you thinking as far as the run game?
Well, they're gonna feed Elijah. That's who Kyle, trust. He the number one running back. He earned that, from day one after Raheem went down. He's been the most consistent running back. And even when he had been out, even though they got the production from Jeff Wilson and some other people, he make that offense go as far as on the ground. But like we talked about with Breezy yesterday, you still got to give him a blow. You still got to give him a rest. So y'all got to run with Jeff Wilson. And Jeff Wilson has proven he can tote that rock. He can run in
Yeah.
between the tackles. He can run the outside zone. He can run the toss game. But like we were saying yesterday, man, running inside with him, the kind of pound with him, and then use Elijah for that outside zone and then a toss. So we know Elijah gonna get most of the carries, but like I said, you gotta give him a blow. So when he get that blow, then we got confidence that Jeff Wilson can tote the rock and make those plays for us. I think they're gonna use check in the screen game or in a passing game, some kind of way to try to get a matchup, maybe on Van Der Esch, not on Michael Parsons. He can't run with Michael Parsons, but maybe on Van Der Esch You know what I'm saying? They're gonna use him motioning and in the backfield and in different position. I can see him maybe right next to Kittle as like a H-back type, role, because he's versatile. He gonna block, he can even run it in there sometimes. They'll give him a carry near the goal line to switch it up. So he a Swiss knife too, just like Debo, just don't have the quickness, but we can use him in so many different ways, and he's a threat. So you can't sleep on him because we saw in the Tennessee game, where he was right, had went on that wheel route and was open. Jimmy would have hit him right, then that was a touchdown. So he can be used in the passing game. That's why I was saying yesterday they should use him in the passing game effectively. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I think you could see Elijah getting someone, with the passes, but they have your boy up as a third running back. I'm drawing a blank on him, 23. Yeah, on Hasty. So Hasty is good out of the backfield as well. So that's who Kyle gonna run with. He gonna run with Elijah being the main running back, Wilson being a backup, and then the third down back is gonna be Hasty. And Hasty got the shiftiness too out of the backfield. We saw it in the Rams game. He caught a third down pass and got a first down. So that's how they using him. So like I said, man, we got all the people that's been making the plays for us up for this game. So like I said, they ain't got no excuse. We can't say, well, we ain't had this one, we ain't had that one. Everybody out there healthy. Well, they ain't 100% healthy, but they're healthy enough to get out there and do something and to make a play. So that's what we need.
Okay, and on the defensive side of the ball, speaking of health, everybody know about Bosa coming back off the injury, having a monster year. Most people know about Armstead, but for the first time, I think we should have that three-headed monster at linebacker with Warner, Al-Shaair, and Greenlaw. And on the back end, we'll have E-Man finally out there again with Ambry Thomas. So talk about the defense a little bit, what you're expecting them to do.
Well, I expect the defense to, be doing what they've been doing. I think, the key is always stopping a run, and I think we got a defensive line to do it. I think, like we talked about yesterday, maybe they should have brought Hurst up, but maybe he's healthy, but, he haven't played in so long. They don't want to take a chance of him getting hurt out there. Maybe, we win this game, he'll be up for the next one, but they got enough depth inside and out that they should be fine. DJ Jones is a load inside. Armstead is a load inside. Kentavious Street is a load inside. So they have enough inside to counteract what Dallas is going to do. So you got to stop the run. Like I said, we can stop the run. We also got to, be on Pollard, because he's the quicker of the two running backs that they're going to run. But we got the speed sideline to sideline with our three linebackers. We should be able to neutralize him. We got to be mindful of the screen game, because they can use our over aggressiveness against us. You know what I'm saying? We should have enough with the pass rush with Ebukam, Willis, you know what I'm saying? Bosa, 92. I don't want to mispronounce his name, so they should have enough of the pass rush to also be a factor in it as well. So, and in the secondary and a pass rush gotta be tied together. If the secondary covering right, then the pass rush should get home. Or if the pass rush is bringing that heat, then they might have a chance to maybe get some interceptions or get their hand in there to knock a ball away or, something like that. So it's got to be tied together. The scheme got to flow together at all three levels. Defensive line got to do their job. Linebackers got to do their job. Secondary got to do their job. And if they do that, I think I'm not going to say they're going to hold Dallas down. Dallas got a prolific offense, but it's just about making the plays at the right time, getting the time they sack, getting the time they strip, getting the time they tackle. And they're going to have to wrap up and bring their hat. And if they wrap up and bring their hat, they should be fine. So I'm looking for the defense to, keep doing what they've been doing, still making the plays. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to hold them down. We ain't going to hold them down all the game, but it's the timely plays. Let's make the plays when we got to make the plays to get off the field on third down to, maybe force a turnover here or there. Dallas ain't really played nobody like us defensively. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to blitz a lot. I agree with Breezy. If they do blitz, it's got to be it's something exotic and a timely blitz by D'Amico. This game here is, man, look, let's rally to the ball. Let's be sound in the technique on all levels and have 11 hats going to that ball. And if they do that, make them have to go the long way to score. You know what I'm saying? We know they got the big play receivers. We know they got the explosive offense, but this is a game where we gotta make them earn everything. You know what I'm saying? And let our physicality, through the game, weigh them down. And like I said, okay, they ain't got 10 men up, but however many defensive linemen they got them up, you just keep rotating them in and out, combinations. Kuseric and the other little defensive line assistant, Tap, they know what to do. They gonna make sure the rotations be right. You know what I'm saying? And mix and matching it in. So you always got enough pass rush and enough beef inside to deal with the offensive line. So at the end of the day, I think they'll flip both all over the field. They're gonna look for the matchup against both of the tackles. You know what I'm saying? As much as they can. I can see Ebukam maybe getting in there because he got a little more quickness, you know what I'm saying, against Tyron Smith. So he could be huge in the game. So, like I said, man, let's just be sound defensively. Let's tackle, be, hard hitting out there. Put it on their mind that wherever you catching that ball or wherever you at, you're gonna have hats flying to you. And if they do that, they should be fine.
All right. And finally, the third phase, the special teams, seem like the punter gonna be fine, so we shouldn't have to rely on Juice to be the holder. And I guess all around that bode well for the special teams. Give me, I guess, your parting thoughts before we get out of here. I know we're gonna come back at the half and kind of rant a little bit and assess what we've been seeing. But before we get out of here, what you got for me, big bro?
Well, special teams, which now he got to be on point. He got to be on point in terms of, kicking the ball and trying to pin them deep. It can't be no shanks. It can't be nothing where, especially if it's Pollard returning, that he can have a chance to return. So the coverage units got to be on point too. They got to be tied together. If you booming them, you ain't out kicking the coverage, but at the same time, you ain't kicking it to the point to where, it's a short kick and he got a chance to catch the ball and get momentum going forward, and then your coverage unit still rallying, trying to get down there, and then they caught. So it's got to be tied together. If he on point with the kick and he giving it the hang time it need, then it allows the coverage team to get down there to make those plays. He gonna either have to fair catch it, or if he do get it, soon as he catch it, he get a couple yards and then he gets smashed. So that's what it's got to be. Robbie Gould, you got to be on point, especially if it's in a situation where it's over 40 or 45-yard field goal, wherever your range is. So we need you to be on point, with that as well. And then we just need y'all to be sound in a punt return game ourselves, and then in the kick return games. Now Trenton Cannon look like he gonna be the kick returner. Man, we just need you to catch the ball. Right. Nothing spectacular, nothing crazy. Just catch the ball. Cause same thing with the punt return. If it's gonna be Ayuk or whoever is gonna be back there, man, just catch the ball. That's what we need. We don't need nothing flashy, nothing spectacular. Hell, if you got a fair catch at every rep, then fair catch at every rep. I'd rather you fair catch at every rep than be trying to take a chance to do something spectacular and then you get smashed and then you fumble or something like that. So we just need y'all to be sound. We don't need you to hurt us, but we need you to help. And the way you help is catching the ball, punting correctly, covering it correctly. And if you do that, we'll be fine, because the special team is the weak link of the team. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the basic fundamentals that y'all started off with in training camp, catching the ball,
bring that
feeling the ball, those things, like 101 science class, you know what I'm saying? Just being on point with that, because so much is at stake with field position. You know what I'm saying? And then Kyle going to determine the field position in terms of, okay, when should I punt it? When should I take a chance to go for it on 4th and 1? When should I try this long field goal? You see what I'm saying? So all of that plays a factor. We just need the special teams just to be sound. If they sound and they don't hurt us in terms of the field position, or God forbid a muff punt or kickoff or something like that, a holding, because a lot of the times, Wisnowski might get a good punt, but then y'all come right back with a holding or something and give them extra yards, or they kick into us and then we holding and then we get pushed back. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all just need to be sound in your technique. The gunners, everybody just need to be sound, and if they do that, they'll be fine.
All right, bro. Well, y'all know what it is. It's the Faithful Boys playoff preview, pregame preview. P Warrior Niner, been good. Bang, bang to the gang. Shouts out to the team. We see y'all at halftime, baby.